What's going on, y'all? I'm back with another video. We're just gonna be dropping them bomb by bomb by bomb. No, I'm just playing, but we're gonna just keep dropping these videos. And I'm gonna keep scratching my mosquito bites because clearly in the last video, these mosquitoes bit me up and made me come in the house. But anyways, tap that like, subscribe, comment, whatever else they say. No, I'm just kidding. But tap that button for me, y'all. And hit the bell above if you're rocking with us. And today I want to talk about a topic. Someone asked me a real good question a couple months ago, and then I keep imagining myself doing this video, but I'm finally going to do this video. So they asked me, there was a meme on social media that was like basically saying that in this generation, we know that nobody is truly ours. It's just our time, and we can feel when it's not our time, and like we just got to be okay with that. And so they asked me, they was like, Nikisha, do you think that we should just settle or accept kind of the dating situation at hand? And here's my take on it. So I'll share and I'll give my wisdom, right? Or I'll give my opinion, and you could count it as wisdom or you could count it as foolishness. Nah. So I don't believe that we should lower our standards in this dating pool. And I think that a lot of people are in difficult situations or situations where they have no business being in because they've lowered their dating standard. And what I mean is what I find a lot is that it's easier to lower our standards for people than it is to keep our standards, because sometimes when we keep our standards, that means that the person is going to flee, and sometimes we get scared to be lonely, so we don't want that person to leave, and then we're like, well, who are we going to get? What else are we going to get? Or, you can't see the next person you're going to date. Like, as a kid, I always thought that was exciting, right? Or it's also scary, right? It's like you date somebody, right? And you stop, there will be another person, but because you can't physically even imagine what they look like, you almost feel as if you never will have something else. And I'm here to tell you that that's not true. And also that it's okay to have standards. Actually, it's very important to have standards, right? Because a lot of us are sitting here, and what happens is we're dating people that we settle for, right? And I'll say I've done it before too, right? Or people, not even that, when I say settle, it's not like you can't get someone else, but it's not your person, but you don't know if you may be able to get somebody better or find something, that will be substantial. So you just settle for that. And what I say is that if you find yourself settling for a relationship, then you might find yourself settling for your dreams. You might find yourself settling for your future. You might find yourself settling for life. And so like, you definitely don't want to do that. You definitely want to keep your standards. And also it's a good thing. I'll say this. It's a good thing when you tell someone what your boundaries are and they leave, because what that means is that they just said, I cannot respect your boundaries or your expectations or the way that you want to be cared for, loved, or all of the above, right? And so I just want to talk to people really quickly, because I know that could be really, that's a hard thing to deal with. For example, you meet somebody, right? And y'all vibing out, right? And it happens. You're vibing out with the person, and you really like them, and oh, here it is. So why do you think that it's so hard for people to ask the difficult questions, right? I was like, isn't this kind of funny that if you ask somebody about kids, or you ask somebody about a relationship status or anything that they want too fast, that they get offended and they're like, oh, you're asking this too fast? But isn't that what we're supposed to do? Like, aren't people supposed to come in our life with an intention? I'm not saying you come into someone's life like I'm about to marry you or I'm not about to marry you, but at the same time, when you meet someone, you kind of know the intention you have with them. And we could say we don't, but we do, right? And so we make it kind of like something that we don't want people to ask us. We don't want to share. We don't want to share our intentions with somebody. And I think it's because a lot of times, because if we shared our true intention, they will flee. So we want to handle them on our level of communication. We want to handle them on our level. So we put that wall up so that they can't ask the real question, so that we can't see if our values align or not, and then separate. And so be careful with that. Like, and I say, if you meet somebody and you want to ask questions and they're getting mad, then that is a clear example of who they're going to be. Like, this is relationship, this is friendship, whatever it is. If you meet someone and you're asking them questions and they don't want you to ask those questions, they understand that may be how the relationship is in the future. It will be how the relationship is in the future. And it's up to you to be like, I don't like to communicate like this, and tell that person, or accept that. And so I urge people to set your boundaries, say what you like, say what you don't like, and understand that anybody who leaves because you say what you don't like or what you do like, they were not meant to be in your life. And that's why we have standards. That's why we have boundaries, because if we don't, we would just accept anything. So to answer that question, no, I don't think we should have to accept that. Like, there's guys out here, there's girls out here who actually want to be in a relationship, who actually want to respect a person, but you're never going to find them if you settle for people who give you half of them or part of them or some of them. And so, yeah, today in society, they have these sneaky links and all of this different stuff. But don't settle for being that person on a lineup. Don't settle for that person who everybody is just trying to, you know what I'm saying? They want to be in a lineup. They want to get to know everybody, because when you do that, you're missing out on a person who was made to get to know you. So that's my video for today, man. And I just want to say, thank you for watching. And let me know below what you think. Like, is it okay to kind of understand or go with the way the society is going? What's your experience with that? And I really want to talk to the people who have standards, who are, who are keeping their boundary, holding their boundary, who are like, yeah, I understand that like the world is operating like this, but this is my expectation. And how is that working out for you? And also comment below. Let me know if y'all single or in a relationship, and how you manage to be in a relationship and be with someone, especially in today's society when it's kind of, it's not hard, but you gotta really be in the right environment. So thank y'all for watching this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'm out.